Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name's Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to a spot of Poker Chase, which I don't think we've played, since we got Legend Rank, a couple of weeks ago, I want to say? Maybe a month? Sometime around, some kind of like that time frame. It's Moirujin. Nice to see you again. I hope you're doing well. O genki desu ka? But yeah, so, where was I? That was the intro stuff. One day I'll get the hang of this whole switching between chat and my current train of thought thing. It's an acquired skill. But yeah, so anyway, we haven't played poker in a little while, and I thought, Nemutai yo, so desu. Oh, I feel that, yeah. I think that means sleepy. But yeah, yeah, I certainly feel that. Yeah, train of thought again. There we go. So yeah, haven't played poker in a little while, and as it turns out, there's a lot going on with Poker Chase at the minute. So I thought I'd hop in, see what's new, see if we can play a couple of games and not fall out of the highest rank, and go from there. So first biggest thing that's going on is that there's apparently a collaboration with the Tokyo Tower. Well, yeah, with the Tokyo Tower. Specifically the one where they do like all like the VR stuff. Apparently there's a big tournament and like the finals are there or something. I haven't read the specifics, but that's pretty cool. Big tournament for that going on. Also, there's a collaboration with the the VTuber anime that's meant to be like half decent that's been coming out recently. Which is also very cool. So you can play as a bunch of these characters, I think. Have a look. Oh, and 3rd anniversary stuff as well. Yeah, so there's a lot going on with Poker Chase at the minute. It's not a bad time to play at all. Bunch of quests there as well. But yeah, let's check out the actual gacha machines. I haven't pulled one of these in a long while. But yeah, so you actually have different banners for each, like, pair of the girls. I think you've got, like, main girl on the totally not strong 0, which I have had. It's, yeah. For something that's as low percentage as it is, it shouldn't get you as drunk as it does, but here we are. Okay. Maybe we should do some gacha pulls. See where our luck's headed tonight. Although I guess the issue with doing gacha pulls on, like, these banners is that they don't count towards, like, they don't count towards my main... What am I trying to say here? My main pot of, pity points. There we are. Jesus, why was that so hard to say? Yeah. Well, let's be fair. I've almost got enough here. Well, I'm kind of building towards getting 2 10 pulls, which would get me enough for a pity pull on the character who I think I would really want next. Which, surprisingly, isn't this guy. This, Christian Black, I believe his name is. I don't know how to read the guy's name who I want, but, yeah, this man. Love how he sounds. Love his voice. Koi ga kakoi. I believe. Yep. Gonna go with that. But, yeah, so that's kind of who I want, mainly, but I can pull a bit on the, like, feature banners, though. I'm gonna pull once here, I think. Because, give it the one time, why not? Yep, that's to be expected. Yeah, silver, though. Actually, could have gone a lot worse. Should I do some pulls on this? Kotaro, is that how you, pronounce the name? I guess that'd be, Kotaro-kun? Ka? Or Kotaro-san ka? Even? Yeah. In which case, yeah, Kotaro would be the one I super want. Let's do a couple of pulls on the collab banner as well, though, just because why not? I've got 16 tickets lying around. I can spend a few. Only a few, though, because like I say, it's like... collab's kind of cool. Don't get me wrong. I'll do a couple on it, but I'm not, you know, going to try and bet the farm on it. It's not something I'm... Ooh, hello. Ah, so close. Well, gold report card. You know what? I'm going to take that and leave. That's my cue, I think. But yeah, so if you're into any of this stuff, PokerChase has you covered at the minute, at least until the 18th. So you've got a couple of weeks. And they do hand out a bunch of free tickets for, like, ranking up. So if you can grind ranked pretty quickly, and you're not playing already, God, it also has made this screen very bright. This collab. There's also, so that's obviously more VTuber collab stuff. This is not a clickable icon. It just kind of looks like it is. Well, I have been truly baited. Oh. But yeah, so. We are at the gates of... How far above Legend Rank are we, actually? What kind of leeway am I working with here? 35 points of leeway, actually. So we could have a completely disastrous game and still recover this. Well, that's nice to know. Right. Let's queue up for a Legend Rank game, which, God, takes 25 tickets a throw now. And, damn, are we going to be straight in? We are straight in. I guess it's because of the big tournament, like, or a lot of the high-level players are back and grinding on this. Alright. Ace 10. Good starting hand. Let's 3-bet it. Let's see what the table does. One call. 2 calls. Top pair, we're gonna value bet this. We're gonna 1300. It's just slightly over half, because we know we have the top pair best kicker. Okay, Tony calls. That's the last thing I wanted to see. Another spade was not ideal. Okay, we'll check it. We'll check it. Oh my God, it's just got worse. Okay. Yeah, he pushes me off that 'cause he knows I don't have the flush. Ah, rough. Maybe should have bet bigger on the... I should have seen the flush coming and bet bigger on the flop there. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're down, what? 2 grand? It could have been a lot worse. But anyway, now I've got something that I'm not really interested in playing. Let me go around and introduce our competitors. So, going from my left behind, we have N, obviously. Maru. That would be... something Tsuki... Pomura? Something Tsuki Pomura. Tony and Shuntoso. So yeah, I mean, aside from this one kanji, most people's names called, I think. Although we do have a resident expert in chat, in Itsumoru Irujin, even, sorry. I think I got an extra E in there somewhere. But yeah. Itsumo Irujin-san, kono kanji, nan desu ka? See if we get a pronunciation off it. Suited connectors. Okay. Ooh, suited connectors into that. I'm game. It's 1200. It's not much of my stack. Okay. What's this new control option I'm seeing here as well? Like, Kado something. Kado... Not now. If I press it. Oh! No, Gaido, even. Sorry, not Kado. Reading it wrong. But it's like alt shortcuts. Okay. Yeah, Tony playing that hand how I probably should have. With the overbet there. Was kind of on for a straight, but even then it was beaten by the flush, and like, even if he only has 1 club, he's still fairly safe to like bet that out if it's a decent club. And I don't think I'm going to bluff him off it. So we're starting a little behind on this game, but like I say, it's all early hands, yeah. Good thing about playing deep stack is that we can feel people like Tony out and be like, oh, okay. Keyboard hotkeys, I think. Yeah, it looks like it, Suleiman. I was going to say it's kind of like the alt key in like Word and that, but... Ooh, hello. Some re-raise action. You're winning, son, lol. How's it going? Nice to see you, Blamed. It's, I mean, not going brilliantly so far, but, like, first couple of hands in a fairly deep stack game. Yakemi Homura. Omoimasu. Ah! Yakemi. Right. I was way off with this being, like, Tsuki there, because I thought it was, like, the same one as, like, Beauty, but no, apparently together. Then again, with names, like, kanji can get pronounced, like, in different ways, but yeah, Yakemi is, apparently how we pronounce that. Arigatou gozaimasu. The most difficult thing about Japanese is names. This is true, yeah. Because it's never the common pronunciations for them. It's always the one that, like, no one ever remembers. Okay, King 10. Under the gun raise. I'm actually not sure how I feel about that. You know, I'm actually going to lay this one down. Half the fun of poker, not tense if you're always winning. This is very true, yeah. It's getting us out of tight spots that really brings home the big guns. You know what? To an under the gun raise, I am so glad I'm not looking at a board of 2 aces, because I would be dead convinced someone had trips here. With 3 people still in? Like, no, we're not feeling that one at all. Aces and 9s has full house potential now. Did Aces, 9s, Queen, Kicker take it? So I could have won with the King? No, someone would have bet if I was in, and I would have been absolutely convinced there was trips out there. Queen 8. Not a terrible hand, but not under the gun. I don't think I can get it round 5 people. So, we're going to lay that one down. Let's see what the rest of our table does. Re-raise and Tony. Maru lays it down. All right. Okay. Good strong re-raise. 7 deuce. I mean, it's suited, but it's still bad. Oh, Akemi deshita. Oh, Akemi? Ah. Okay, I mean, Akemi, Yakemi, you know, it's... I'm still pretty close. Yeah, I don't know why I'm using my reserve time on this. I should just fold straight off it. Jack 6 is not great either. And given how I just got raised into while I was on Big Blind, I don't trust... I mean, even if these two hadn't bet, I wouldn't trust betting into... N here. Okay, 6, 7, 8, rainbow board. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Like, I think that's a 3rd bet from Akemi. Ooh. Okay, then. So we've now got 3 diamonds on the board. River being the 5 of diamonds there. Also got 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, Scout the dog. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. I'm playing a spot of poker at the minute, and I'm... It's a bit of a rocky start, but it definitely could be a lot worse. What we got here? 4-3 Jack between Maru and Akemi. Playing this one slowly, let's be fair. If they were both betting with, like, you know, I could believe Queens, Kings, Aces here, and then just nothing's hit. There you are, there's an ace. 10-7's a bit of a weird call, but I guess maybe you're just trying to bluff catch. Although to call with 10-7? Yep, I believe in you. Well, thank you very much. I will do my best. Just a call from Tony here. I don't like it. It feels like a call raise, perhaps. I'm not a fan of it at all. I must admit. 10-6-5. Ooh. Damn. Actually, I have a... wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I was going to say, do I have a straight here? No. I did have runner to a straight flush. But, yeah. Not to be. Pocket 3s. You know, I'm going to raise the pocket 3s. We haven't been in a hand in a while. It's good to get in there. You know, make myself look quite passive and then just try and, like, bluff catch with 3s, essentially. Okay, 2 people in on this. Why are Japanese names so complicated? Shiranayo. It's Yeah. Okay. I might push this a bit. I'm going to push half pot here. Tony, lay it down. I've made him think about it, at least. So it's not terrible. But what does he see there? See a call. Okay. This could be risky. I'm just going to check it. You know what? He's got it. He's got it. Yeah, pair of tens. Fair enough. Oh, actually, let me remind myself. Did that get shown, or have I got... that's hand history. Oh, I didn't have muck on. That's annoying. Okay, so he saw that I tried to bluff with threes there. Which, again, is not ideal. Don't want to give that information away. Don't know why that setting keeps flicking itself off. For those of you who don't know what that muck setting is, essentially it means that if I don't win the hand, I don't show my cards. Which is obviously, you know, great, because you want to give as little information away in these games as possible. It is, yeah, not ideal that it keeps flicking itself off every time there's a Poker Chase update, but that's probably kind of on me for, like, having to really essentially re-download the game every time I want to play it. 7-3 is not great. Okay. Ooh, interesting. About 3k in from Akemi and Shuntoso. Never mind, we're just going all in. Damn. Well, I mean, that's a way to make a bet. It's a call. Ace-Jack plays Ace-10. We need exactly a 10 here. For Shuntoso, or, yeah, they are out. Have I dodged the dreaded 6th? I indeed have. I mean, by no virtue of my own, I must admit. But hey, we're not losing a million ranked points this game. We're only losing maybe quite a few. Hooray! Nah, it's fairness, it's far too early to talk defeatist like that. We've made 20k work on the climb up here many a time. We can make 20k work again. Okay, ace 5. Yeah, under the gut. Ace 5 is a lot worse for hand than it looks like. You think, oh, it's got an ace in it, and also I can get a straight if there's 2, 3, 4. Have you seen the show they're collabing with? I haven't seen it, as in, like, sat down and watched it, but I know of it. It's the, like, VTuber show, which, you know, that feels like an apropos time to come back and play some. I actually did pull on the banners before you showed up, Osoiman. And I didn't get one of the characters, but I did almost get one of them. Because it had, like, the, ooh, you know, like, rare chance, and I just got a gold, like, report or something. Poker, その、トランプゲームは、面白いですよね。はい。私は、ポカを、面白い、考えます。God, again, you'll have to excuse me, Itsumoiru, if my Japanese is very wonky, but hopefully at least the meaning comes across. Ace-Jack? Yeah, we're re-raising Ace-Jack. 2 calls. I mean, to be fair, it was optimistic to try and push off Akemi at this point. We are just going to slam here. I just need that 11k. I'm not good at it because my emotions show easily. Oh, okay, well, we're splitting this pot, I guess. Unless there's a... yeah, no, we're just splitting this pot. There was a chance I'd get runner flush, but... no, okay, well, we're a little bit off. That raise, we're gonna fold it out. Yeah. It's definitely a lot easier game when you play it online and you can just, you know, talk to a stream about, like, well, this is what I'm thinking about this hand, and, you know, I don't have to worry about not showing my tells. But in person, it's a very different beast. She's all in again! No one's even really... I mean, I guess there's, yeah, 4 to the flop here. Is Maru going to try and challenge? she gets away with this, all in against 3 people and not losing a chunk, that would be pretty impressive, honestly. She does. Just cleans up. Okay. God damn. Ooh, hello. Jack King suited and Akemi's out the way. This is kind of what we want to see. N folds. We get a call off Maru. No, okay, we just take some blinds. Bit of a shame for a hand of that caliber, but at the same time, oh, we'll just get it again. Not suited this time, but I'll take it again. Run it one more. Maybe people will, like, mind game themselves into thinking I'm on a hot streak and all fold out again. Because I don't want to deal with Akemi's, like, all in on the flop that she seems to be quite fond of. And there we go. More money. See? Clawing it back. I should not. Someone convinced me to... okay. I'm going to call. I think this is the best way to show strength at this point. Okay, just another call and a check. Queen 8 ace is like one of the worst flops for this, so we're just going to hope this goes to showdown and we make off with like 3k. And a king and a diamond? Oh. You've got to have something, right? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. 8s and 3s, 2 pair. Oh. I should have been more aggressive. No, the problem is Akemi has enough that even if like, I had bet on this flop, they probably would have called the bluff catch and then they would have got in. Like with the 3 there anyway. Which is a bit analysing the hand retroactively, but at the same time, I think I was kind of justified in my playing the 9s fairly slowly there. 3-7 is garbage. Don't know why I said that like it was an interesting hand. Because it's not. Oh, we're going to see Akemi with the min raise, and N is going to... call. Okay, we've got a flop. It's a weird flop. 2-9 jack, rainbow. 8 of spades on the turn. See a check there and a check there, going over to the king of hearts on the river. Okay. An ace. Under the gun raise, but it is from Akemi. That could be under the gun raising from anything. The problem is, I'm starting to get into the territory where... No, actually, I'm mind gaming myself because I'm comparing my stack to Akemi's stack. If I look at everyone else's, like, N's a little bit ahead, but, like, Maru and Tony are very much within my grasp if I, you know, play my cards right. I need to not think that I'm in the, like, all-in or fold situation already, because there's plenty of life left in this yet. Need to wait for some decent cards to come round. 10-7? Nah, not under the gun. Not even really as a bluff, yeah. Getting around 4 other people with that, and then winning, like, you know, anything substantial on a flop. If any face guard comes up, I'm just like, oh no. Oh, N manages it, though. 7 deuce is the worst hand in the game. We will be folding that, excuse me. What have we got? 9-3-2. Okay. Something that will probably miss for a lot of the more premium hands out there, so... It's up to these players how much they think their high card is worth. Okay. Jack of hearts, that might have hit something. Something in Akemi's range more than N's range, I'd say. So, ooh, damn. N with a strong half pot and Akemi folding it out. Like, if you've got the jack, you've got me. If not, get out of here. King 6 is not great either. We are going to need to go in with a hand at some point fairly soon, just to, again, show that, like, we're not waiting for the absolute nuts and then pushing cards, because the issue with doing that is that people recognize that, and then as soon as you go in with something, everyone just immediately folds. But we can use that to our advantage by waiting a bit and then doing it with, like, a bunch of crap and just making some, you know, easy money. Then when you get good cards the next hand, people are like, hang on, you can't have, like, that again. Watching here for as long as Twitch feels like behaving. Fair enough, Slayman. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. Yeah, I'll raise this. Min raise. How do we might call this? Or if we're lucky, they won't. Ooh, okay, that's not what we wanted to see. Yeah, we'll fold that out. Unlucky. Queen 6. Okay. Particularly what we're looking for. Wait. Right. 3, 4, 7. Interesting. We're gonna see about a third pot, and yeah, Akemi with the signature all in. If N goes out here, that would be kind of very funny. Go on, N. You know you want to call it. N actually does call it. King 7 plays the 6s, but this pair of 7s takes it. Unless we see exactly a 6 here. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. My god. I would be feeling so rotten if I was N right now. Like, beaten by just king garbage. Oh. I mean, drags us to 4th, though. Like I say, by virtue of just surviving, we've made it out of most of, like, the, you know, major pitfalls for rank points. No Miracle 5. Oh, would 5 have saved there as well, actually? I was looking for 6 to make trip 6s over the pair of 7s, but maybe a 5 would have done it. Okay, we've got now Akemi and Tony checking this one down. I think I now am at the point where my options are just the all-in or the fold. So we essentially find a decent hand, we plant it. 9, 10? I'm not sure it's quite decent enough. Yeah, because Akemi probably just sees me on this is the issue. I might call it. Not something I technically should be doing here. 110442, yep, big pot. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. You take the ace. I believe you have it. But I will not be baited into all-inning like that. Ooh. Well, down to our last 10k. Say, if we get some decent hole cards sooner rather than later, that would be grand. Well, on this flop, I wouldn't actually mind King 4. Just because if another spade comes up, this is like the second best flush we can get. Does leave it open for the ace of spades, but between 4 cards, I'm willing to take that. I'd be willing to take that risk. Alas, I'm not in the hand. This is just Akemi's deal, isn't it? Are we going to get 3rd? No, we're not. There's a flush there. Thank God. As funny as it would have been, someone needs to take Akemi down a peg. That cannot fly for like 4 people in a row. Okay. How do I catch up here? Am I going in on like the next 2? Oh, not this hand. Not this 6-3. Can't be doing that. Something I could realistically win with, please. Ace 5, it's gonna have to do. I think. Okay, 2 folds. Tony with a call. 8-9 plays ace 5. We've got a 5. Don't show me a 7, 8, or 9. We'll take that. Okay, we're back in. Which do you prefer, kawaii or handsome? Handsome for me, personally. I think kawaii, you know, cute is a bit of a different aesthetic, but I wouldn't be offended by either, by any means. Oh, he's mad. And I'm folding because I don't want any of that. That man is mad. 10-6, not great. Oh, and thanks for the good luck in chat there as well, Soyman, in case I didn't call it out before. Ace 7. I mean, it's like ace 5, but better, so. Oh, I like Kai. Ah. There we are. Mopping up a few more blinds, keeping ourselves afloat. Yeah, Itomo Irujin Kai. Okay. 6-4. Not great. Maybe everyone folds. It was a bit wishful thinking, wasn't it? Wishful thinking. Okay, we are still short stack, but we're not going down without a fight. This 7-5 I might try and make some stuff happen with. It's a call. Does it make me nervous? It probably should. I smell a rat with that call. Maybe this was a hand where I should have just called, actually. Would Maru have gone in then? I'd have, you know, top 2 pair. Guess I lose to, like, ace 2. Now I might lose to a jack. But even then, I don't think this is terrible. Yeah, that probably would have still won. Okay. Maybe should have called it on the, like, suited near connectors. I'll chalk that one up as legitimate misplay. Blinds are terrifyingly big now. I have 4 of them left. King 2 is... Ugh, God, I don't want to play King 2. But I have to... Yeah, we're doing it. I'm compelled to steal blinds. Let's go. That's absolutely the most we could have ever wanted, hoped for, expected out of King 2. That is just a valiant King 2. Nice steal, thank you very much. I'm fighting for my life out here. Fighting for top 3, and then I don't know how we go anywhere from there, but we will give it a go. If Akemi can knock out Tony now, I'd love this. Oh. Nice, thank you. Arigato. Alright, Tony with the all-in. What are we going to see? Ace 3. He has the straight. Oh. Yeah, Akemi needed exactly a 3 there to split the pot. Well played straight, though, from Tony. Okay. Now I've just got to do that. On 5-6, maybe. No, not 5-6. That would be silly. Not something I can call with. But I need to call with something soon before my stack size gets so small that it's just inconsequential what I've got. People will just call it anyway. So it's about finding something kind of playable, like pocket 4s. Yeah, we'll all in pocket 4s. We just gotta hope our opponent's hand whiffs. That's a king jack. Okay. Okay. We take those? We absolutely take those? God. Akemi Lean murdering 2 people with those early all-ins, and then the rest of them just coming back to haunt them. Do I get all-ined? Okay, if I get all-ined with Jack 10 here, am I sad? Probably, but I do want to... No, I've thought too long about it. I'm going to fold it now. There was maybe a min-raise line of play in there. You know what? I'm glad I folded, actually. Very glad. Call it my old reflexes of don't get greedy right after you've just won something, because that's when people tend to be on tilt and just going in massively. Do you want to fold, Tony? Hell yeah, you do. Queen 2 makes money, and I didn't have to do anything. Ganbatte, hi. 10-6. I'm gonna raise this up. Let's see if we can push Maru out. It's a call. Okay. Ace 5 jack. I'm gonna c-bet like I've hit the ace. This is risky, but I think it's the line of play I have to take. Not great. Okay. I really do not have anything on the bluff capture end, is the sad thing, so I might have to fold this one out. Yeah, no, they called me. They called me. I gave it a go. Just could not shake him off. Yeah, I guess we just all in with this. It's got an ace. We're back here again. Okay, 25k, actually. Could be a lot worse. We're back ahead of Tony. How many big blinds are we on? 4? Okay. So we're still managing to hover about 4 bigs. Tony's move here. Yeah, probably the all-in. to be expected at this stage, although well, I don't know why Akemi would call if they weren't willing to also call that. Okay, Queen Kicker is winning unless we see a club or an 8. Okay, Akemi takes down Tony. We've made it to top 3. By the skin of our teeth, we've made it to top 3. 7-10 suited. Okay. Don't like that call. Oh, give me a second, Suleiman. That hasn't shown up on my restream. Ah, a bunch of clapping emojis. Right, there we are. I don't know why that didn't show up. Ah! Right. I think I will check this. I think I will slow play this, actually. I'm gonna stick to my slow play. Go on. One of you wants to bet. Okay, board's paired, so there's full house potential, but I'll fucking take that. I'm just gonna make this look like a big bluff. See what Maru and Akemi think of it. I'm probably two folds in the basis they were very cautious about the flop, but... You know, you've got to give it the send. And even if I don't, like I say, this is a one pot that brings me up to almost 40k. 9s? Do we ball? Do we actually ball with 9s? Or do you want to try and wait? I'm going to min raise with 9s. And we're going to see if we can wait for a flop. Flop is 2-5 ace. Okay. Ooh. Gonna act like I hit a good ace. That's not good. They've hit the good ace. Well, 9s save me now. Yep, that's fair. Oh. Yep. The acting like you hit a good ace doesn't work if your opponent has the ace. Okay. Well, that's fair play. Oh, these have changed design a bit, I think. These hearts. I've also got 320 of whatever these are. What they are. Chaneru. Oh, channel, like, points or something. Oh. GG. Thank you all. Yeah. Say, third place, honestly. It's plus rank points. It's really not a terrible start to this evening at all. I'm going to go and check my dailies and also what other things these are. Yeah, third's still very positive. Even at this ranked. Like, so that was plus 12. We've got, yeah, all of our daily quests done. 10 more of those sweet coins for temples, as well as all this other stuff. There's a bunch of these channel point things. For, like, quests. What is this? Korabu Machi ni, Menba ga, Korabo Kiara de... Oh, play 10 matches, like, with someone who's using a collab character, I think? Okay, so it's just about having the collab characters or being in games with people, which, neither of which I have, so there's not much I can do about that. If I check out the shop, I say briefly, this normally takes a while to load, although not this time. We have all this, which is what these are used on, so we've got a couple of different card backs. We've got chips. I do really like those chips, actually. I like the icy chips. Bunch of this. Got the strong zero being stamp. Cool. I got this. This is actually pretty nice. I'd kind of want this, actually. If we can get a couple more of these channel points, the banner looks pretty cool. You can also buy rank tickets with these, tournament tickets. Whatever the hell... What is that? MTT ticket. I have no idea what an MTT ticket is. Got... Yeah, okay, that seems to be the majority of it. No gold tickets for sale this time. Which I guess is nice. It means I can actually pick up stuff for the collab instead of just focusing them and waiting. Friend tournament? Potentially? So, like... I mean, you can organize, like, one of these, but only with people on your friends list? I mean, bold enough to think we have enough people on our friends list to do more than just, like, a, you know, just like a sit-down game or something. Like a full tournament, but... Alright. The option is there, I guess, if you want to make exclusive tournaments. Maybe, if that's how that functionality works. But in the meantime, let's queue up for another game. And like I say, matchmaking seems to be on fire tonight, so I wonder how fast we'll get in. Not as fast as last time. Got you. Well, in times like these, we turn to our good friend Blackjack. Where apparently last time I had a 12. Okay, we are going to take a hit on that 12. 15. I mean, it's against a 10, so I have to hit, but I think I probably bust here. 16. I think I have to stand on? But yeah, it gets beaten by that. Playing against a 10 is always rough. Right, another. We have 19. We're absolutely standing on that. Into an 8, 13, 23. Bada bing. Ooh. Blackjack. Let's go. See, this is more what we're looking for in the poker games. So I think I fought well there with some alright cards. But, yeah. Actually, I tell a lie. I did just flop a flush one game. It's not like my card luck there was bad, like, at all. I could split this against a 4, I think. Yeah, let's split this. Into 19 and 20. Perfection, actually. We stand on both of those. What do we got? 14, 23. Big wins. PC always throws me a 10 on 12. Oh. Yeah. Lucky split. Very lucky split. 14, I think I have to hit in this spot. 22, yeah, rough. Actually, only 13. I could have potentially busted there, but there's so many cards where that just doesn't work out, I think, if you play the odds. 11 versus 9. We double on an 11? I think we double. And we're gonna... 18. 18 is not bad. There we are. Won the double. We are looking at a 6 plays a 7. We will be hitting the 6. For a 9, we'll hit again. For a 12, we'll hit again. God damn it. Well, it was a 16, so I didn't hit again there and try it. No good would have come from it. Ooh, soft 17 on a 3? This is interesting. I think we do hit soft 17 here. Into a hard 17. Now I feel like we more have to stand. 14, 12, 21. Rough. Okay. What are we looking at? 12 plays a 10. Well, this is not a good spot. I say we just hit. Into 20. That'll do us fine. Push. That's probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. And it ties us over nicely until we get into this next game. Let's see if we have any familiar faces. Anyone who we can glean from... Oh god, Akemi's back. And Maru. Okay. Both the ladies from last game are back, and they are on the right of me. Oh no. This is what we call a bad time. But we do know about Akemi's little all-in habit, shall we say. I'm not even going to entertain King 3. Even if it's for 200 chips. It's just not worth it. But yeah. Other than that, so we have ST Lax. Do I call 6 like connectors? Yeah, they're low connectors. I'm not really that bothered. So we have ST Lax. We have IUP. Ooh. Pomera Tuyoi. Oh. Okay. Not... Is that someone's name I'm missing? Or maybe it's a character name. It could be the actual character there is Pomera Tuyoi. Trying to follow that one through. Okay, I've got a win for ST Lax there while I've been messing around with names. I'm not sure what this is. This is something Naru. It's Moiru. Gomen. Kanji or Nandesuka. Ooh, that's a re-raise from Maru, and we're getting out of there on 3-6. We are not messing around with that one. No, thank you. No, no, no. 4-9-3. It's not a great flop for our Razor or our caller there, let's be honest. We're going to try and, you know, do about that size bet with 2 clubs. Ace comes out. Now we might have some action. Let's see, another check from Miss Naru over here. Meanwhile, with Maru, half pop 3k, repping the ace. Re-raise to 9k. Maru calls. Naruki Naru. Arigatou gozaimasu. So it's Naruki. Another 8k in. This is a really big pot. To be won on pocket threes. That was actually an insane call pre-flop on pocket threes. I would not have called there. Yeah, Maru looking winded after that. Losing on top pair? Ooh. Nasty stuff. Nasty, nasty stuff. Okay, Jack 3 we're also not going to bother with. Like, you know, let's let the rest of the table do the big fighting. We just want to get a decent place. Obviously doesn't mean playing completely passively. Sometimes you've got to make some plays to stay in. But, you know, on 10-6 this early in the game, I'm not feeling the pressure yet. Okay, Estilax and Ayupi and Maru are all in this. Queen 2, 8 flop. 2 spades there, so... One more of the next 2 cards and the flush comes online. Other than that... yeah, no one wants it. Small bet from Estilax takes it down. Ace 6. I might actually have considered going in with Ace 6 if we weren't under the gun. I was saying, like, Ace 6, oh, okay, you know, maybe bluff catches. To get round 5 people. Nah, actually, I'm alright. There's a lot of kind of, like, things you can learn to kind of get better at poker, where you just play different hands in different positions. It kind of helps, A, obfuscate, like, what hand you're playing. So, you know, makes it less obvious. If you'll play Ace 6 sometimes and not other times, then people don't know if you've got it or not. And you should always slightly randomize when you're going to play things, but, you know, keeping that idea of people are going to be keeping track of what size bets mean what type of hand for you, and try and, like, exploit it from there, so try and cover your tracks as much as you can. See, I want to call this on 10-7, but I don't want to get to a dodgy flop and the Maru just all-ins me. You know, it's 560. Maybe there's 3 spades. Or maybe there's, Jack, Ace. I'll be real with you, Maru. I haven't got this ace. Do you? I'm going to play it 100% straight with you here. I have not got this ace. Or a 3. Like, if you want it, fair enough. Because I think this might be, like... I mean, this could be a disguised ace, but, like... That's kind of by the by. The point is the pot isn't really worth my time pursuing because at Showdown I have so little chance to win it. Particularly with the flush draw dead on that turn, which would have been like runner anyway, I think. 7 queen? I'm not hugely thrilled by 7 queen. Yeah. It's a fairly cold run of cards, but to be fair, if there ever was a time to have a cold run of cards, the start of the game where the blinds are low, perfect time to do it. Just get all this out the way now, and then, you know, when I have to bet for my life later, give me some aces, and we're all good. We are A-okay with this. Plus, it means I get plenty of time to sit back and watch my opponents and, you know, learn some of their habits. We're seeing a lot smaller bet sizes than we did the last game. I came in with a lot less wild play so far. But it could just be that she's waiting for the kind of hand where she can get, like, an all-in off. And then just start rolling from there. Okay, we're going to see half pot from Estilax here. Call from Ayupi. Yeah, Queen 10, 2 pair. Actually just very solid and very kind of like small bet size early. Actually, I say small bet size. 1k is like... It was like 1.1, so... It would be... No, it would be like a 3 bet, I think. Maybe. So, not the smallest in the world. Ace 3 might have been if that wasn't a raise. Even if it is a min raise. Again, there's no point getting involved in hands that we really don't need to. Just sit here and, you know, enjoy the evening and watch as Naruki there sweeps a pot from underneath everyone. Who I actually forget is on 51k. Like, no one's out, so I'm not looking for, like, who stole all their chips yet. But, yeah, Maru is just clinging on. And to be fair, we know from last game they're not bad, so if there's anyone who can make the comeback, it's gonna be them. Particularly since I think they play a little more reserved than Akemi. 10-2 is crap. We're gonna fold that. Okay, IOP with the, I think that's the 3-bet, and Akemi calls. 5, 9, 10. Someone might have hit a 10. Jack Queen's looking like an up and down straight draw. Another 10, so trip 10s now. IOP's going to push this for half pot. Akemi's going to call. 6 of diamonds. Flush is now online as well. Straight draw is dead. Ah, Akemi was trying to draw into the straights. I respect it. I respect it. And to be fair, it's not a terrible loss for it. But again, this is why I never trust straight draws. I don't think I remember the last time, you know, myself or someone else that I saw bet on one of them and it actually came up. Akemi and Ayupi going in for round 2. Ace, King, 5. That's an action flop. See, 1400 from Ayupi. Akemi just calling this. Trying to see if they can make Ayupi doubt themselves, I guess. Let's see, a 2.8. Immediately called by Akemi. Board is paired on kings. Queen Jack. Oh no. Oh no, Akemi. Not like this. 2 winners of our last game are just in shambles. King 9 suited. Okay. Finally, a hand I'm interested in, even if it is to an under the gun raise. I can potentially make a lot of value out of this if we get a heart flush. So, sure. Consider me in. This is not quite the hand we were looking for. I guess we're going to see how much they want us to pay to see more cards here. 1500 to see runner. What else could they really have? They could have 2 spades. Maybe they have like ace or even a king that's better than this. So I can't even really be too safe on a like, king pair here. That could be disaster. I think I fold it out. I think I've talked myself out of this one. Yep, so the board is paired on 5, so I don't have to worry about them as well. The flush draw is dead. Not to play the hand retroactively, but I think there were more reasons to get out of that hand than there were to stay in. And apologies if I talk, because, I mean, particularly to Itsumo Illusion, apologies if I talk very fast during those parts, but I only have a certain limited amount of time to speak. So I do tend to go quite fast there. Just so I can get all my thoughts out and all my ducks in a row, as it were. So I can make a decision on time. 8683, okay. I mean, diamond and heart flush draws are available. Both players want to check it down. The heart flush draw is online. See, a check from STLax and a check from Naruki. Naruki wins on just king kicker. Okay. Fair. What's our next hand? 9 to 5, the Dolly Parton, which we are not going to play, and particularly not to this raise from Akemi, who I'm still a little wary of. Particularly since they were playing very reactively on the hands they lost to AUP, but like when they start, well, sorry, they were playing very passively when they lost to AUP, but if they start playing actively, that could be a cause for concern. Does mean they're actually quite easy to read. Also, I just realised, particularly with the stuff like Demon Doll as well, how much this design looks like Iron Mouse. Huh. Weird. Just like even down to the little like kind of booby like doll there. It's like, yeah, that tracks. Fair. Is she part of the collab or is she just like Poker Chase original? She's part of the VTuber collab. This makes a lot more sense. Okay. 9 to 5, but it's suited. Remember what I said about not playing hands sometimes and playing them others? This is one of those times where we just play it. We get a call from STLax. A call from Naruki. And a fold from Maru. Our flop is 10-7-3, which does us no favours. We are not going to c-bet it. I'm not feeling that confident. STLax might try and make something happen here. Yeah, 3k, they've got it from me. See if Naruki wants a call. Ooh, okay, well, I was going to fold anyway, but I'm definitely folding now. Call from STLax. Board pairs on the 3s. On the turn. me see. Half pot bet of 13k from Naruki. ST-Lax now really under the, under pressure here. Gonna go all in. Naruki, I imagine, calls this. Ace-9 plays 10 king. Can you see a diamond or an ace? And the ace comes through for ST-Lax. Absolute God. Saved by the river. Absolutely saved. Whew. I was fully ready to say ST-Lax is going out there, but no, they've managed to pull it back. Maru, I was going to say just biding their time there, but now has decided to finally go all in. Going to take a swing at Naruki. Jax plays 7-8 suited. Okay, there's an... Oh, 7-8! They've got a full house. Oh. Damn. Maru waiting all that time for that hand and then getting just the boat. Oh, no. That's terrible. Anyway, at least it wasn't me. Ace 4 suited, all 3 bet into, even if it is ST-Lax. Yep, your blinds. Hand them over. Ooh, something strong. Ace King. Okay. We can call. In fact, dare I say, we shall raise. Just because I don't want ST-Lax or AUP, like, wandering into this with some garbage that'll win. Queen 8-7, okay. Yeah, we're gonna make this look like we've got pocket queens. Okay, they're putting me on the spot now. Do I do it? The correct play is probably to call it, because I've still got outs on the river. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. What do they got? Pocket 9s, okay. Ace for a king, then. Nah, fair enough, fair enough. Ugh, thought I'd risk it. Honestly, good read from Naruki, though, working out that I just had nothing on that flop. Down by a few points, but I think we were up, like, 12 last time and down 18, so... Net difference is 6. We can deal with that. Particularly when we've got a couple more games in the tank tonight, I would think. Although I'm going to need to crack open some of my... if I go back to the item screen here. Some of these. Wait, hold on. Wrong button. There we go. Use one of those. Refill my tickets. Guess I can open all these as well, actually. Grab a bunch of stuff out of them. Hooray! Items. I probably could have hung around a bit longer if, and, like, waited for, Akemi. Potentially slide out of that one as well. Thinking about that last game, but... meh. Yeah, can't win them all. And I feel like I had... like I say, I went all in because I reckon I had decent outs there, even if they had, like, the queen. And I might have made them think about it, but... nope, they just had me dead to rights. To be fair, my all-in should have been a lot faster on that as well. I think because I took so long, it, like, made me think, like, oh, what do I do? You know, do I try and bluff it? Whereas I should have just gone, like, yeah, gotcha. It should have been a lot more obvious. From my end if I had the hand I was representing. But all stuff to learn for the future. In the meantime, back to blackjack. We are looking at a 17, which I'm going to stand on against a 6, honestly. 16, bust. Yep, no need to get fancy with it. And 17 against a 4, well, we could hit this. Into a hard 17, which we will stand on. 14, 20. Unfortunate. But yeah, we did try and improve the 17 there, at least. A lot of 17s against 4s tonight. I think this spot works out for me most of the time, though. Yeah, because this normally happens. So, we'll keep it going, I guess. Soft 19, yeah, we'll stand on that. 6, 12, 13, 17. Damn, they just ran out of cards. Fair. Didn't even know that was a thing. 17 plays a 10. Well, Jesus, take the wheel. Damn. Jesus did not, in fact, take the wheel. That is a shame. 17 again? What is this? Okay, we'll stand on it. Sure. 9, 14, 21 exactly. Rats. Soft 16 against a 10 we absolutely hit on. Hard 16 I think we still have to hit on, as insane as it sounds. No, maybe we stand. Maybe this is a 16. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Soft 20? Yeah, I'll stand on that. 16, 20, push. Damn it. Okay, 15 plays an ace. You never take insurance, it's never worth it. What are we looking at? I genuinely don't know how to play this spot. I guess we stand. Yeah, 21. Fair enough. The one-time insurance made sense, but again, most times it doesn't. 17 against a 10. Well, we're not really improving a 17, so we have to stand on it and just... Whoosh. This is a bit of a bad run. Here we are. Let's have chance for double blackjack, I guess. Split those into a soft 17 and a soft 18. Oh, okay. Which we don't actually get to hit on either of them if we split aces. Okay. Sure, I guess. 17 plays a 10. Don't like this spot because this happens. What are we looking at? 13 plays a 10. We have to hit on. 20. That's fine. Thank you. 5 out of 6 on our matchmaking queue, so we'll almost be in another game of poker in a minute. 14 on an 8 is fascinating. I think we just hit. Yeah, fair. Would have been an 18, so yeah, it was the right call, but I just could have done with being a little luckier. Maybe we'll get a little luckier in this next game. Depends what happens. We are once again looking for familiar faces, of which we're not actually seeing any this time. An entirely new board. We are looking at going left, well, from my left around the table. Ring Ring 02. Benimaru. Just, the infamous Gargura quote. Apache and Reiji. Okay. That's a lot of calls. I don't like that there's this many calls, actually. And I only have mid-pair. Okay. Well, I'm going to C-bet. Just to kind of see where everyone stands. Okay, call from Ring Ring. Call from A. Call from Apache and Reiji. Okay, I'll check it over to you guys. What have you got? A check, and a check. What on earth is this hand? Well, I have 9s and 5s with the ace kicker. The only thing that beats me here is a jack. Could have been in some people's... It could have been in a lot of people's ranges, which is why I'm not betting it here. 2 checks. Let's see, a check from A. Yeah, okay. We make 8k. Theoretically, could have made more there. But, you know, like I said, there were jacks in a lot of people's ranges at that, like, 600 point, I think. And there's no reason why those wouldn't have continued when, you know, they would have flopped top pair. And particularly on a board of new players, I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to say, oh, well, I have the read that this player wouldn't play like this. Nice. Thank you, Itsumoiru. I will fold that. Okay, Jack, Ace, 4. I haven't seen this flashing border before. It's like all pink and lit up. Oh, it's only pink and lit up when it's there. That's actually... okay. I was going to say the pink was a bit obnoxious at first, but no, this is actually mega cute. The fact that it, like, only lights up when it's your turn. And, Benimaru is going to take down the pot there. Just a small 4k one. Also means for the first time tonight, we've got a good break at the start, you know? Got a nice little lead going for us. Which is wonderful. 7-6. Now, it would have to be a call. It's not what I'm super happy making. We've got this lead. Let's not try and throw it up against the wall, shall we? Yeah, but yeah, Benimaru can take the 600 there. It's fine. 2-9. I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. I'm going to try and apply some pressure here and just see what it does. Not much pressure, but I just want to see if they would go, sure, we'll call it. No. Good to know. Good to know for later. And again, obviously, people will play different spots differently. But it means now, when I go in with this, people are going to be like, hang on, you've done that last time as well. You're just trying to steal blinds off us. Because you're in this spot. So As actually going to see that is going to call. We're going to flop mid-pair. I'll half-pot that. You got a queen on you? Insta-call, okay. I'm willing to half-pot this again. I'm going to rep this queen. Instant call. Okay, we'll just call it. Just gonna go to showdown. Yeah, fair. I believe they had the queen after the turn, but I was like, well, you know, maybe I can flop that third, or maybe I can not flop. Maybe I can river that third club. Didn't quite happen, but the price to just see it and confirm it for the information was 280 at that point. It's like, sure. Dropped our lead a little bit, but again, all about information at this stage. We'll quite happily trade, you know, 5k chips for some good, solid info that will help us in the late game. So currently we know that, like, obviously these two seem a little kind of susceptible to being pushed off their blinds. Particularly because I've represented as quite strong so far. I guess we didn't really learn much from Ath there. They just kind of had the hand and played it. Like, they were not freaked out about betting top pair, as they shouldn't have been. Not too much really learned there. The min bet on the turn was a bit weird. I'm going to say that was probably a misclick. But, you know, all the same. It's also changed my table image slightly, which might affect whether these two fold to me or not. Because I have just shown that I just, like, went in, you know, fired twice with a bluff. King 7? No, no need. No need. Even though this is, you know, a bit of a weird spot to raise from. Because you're just trying to push off the two people on the blinds and not, like, the whole table. I don't think there's a need to play King 7 there. And there's definitely not need to play King 4 here when Ath is raising before 4 players. 8-4-5 is our flop. Both players check. We're going to see Jack of Spades on the turn. 2 checks again. Ace of Spades on the river. Is anyone going to represent anything? Nope. We just wanted to play with funny cards, apparently. Pair of 8s takes it. People really did not have enough. Yeah. I mean, honestly, ring there, that's good to know as well. Like, top pair on the flop just doesn't bet it. That's very interesting. See if I can try and factor that in for later. Which, you know, kind of ironically makes raising into them a bit scary. Because it's like, well, you know, they could have a really good hand and then just be trying to trap it. Definitely makes raising into them a lot scarier. Not so much pre-flop, mind you, but post-flop, gotta be careful with this. Or maybe even, like, I could anticipate, you know, on the subject of raising into them pre-flop, I can maybe even anticipate some check raises. Again, top pair. It's like, I don't think there was a, you know, particularly big bet there. There might have been one. I'll have to check the hand history. Oh, it doesn't give, yeah, it doesn't give stages on this. Sorry, I was thinking of something else that, like, does give the stages. That's what I get for yakking. I was like, did they do that again? Interesting if they did. That's, yeah. UTG +1 raising into my 7 jack, so don't particularly want to mess with that. Ooh, Benimaru with the thing, like, massive overbet. Takes down the pot, but you bet 5k to win, like, 1. Not necessarily advisable. King 6, I kind of want to play just because I haven't played a hand in a while. Let's represent some strength. Okay, call from Reiji. 2 ace ace. Yeah, I'm gonna rep this ace actually. Yep, thank you very much. I am absolutely gonna just say, yeah, I've got trips here. You wanna fold, buddy? A6 is not bad. I'm gonna call it. I'm going to slow play it. Let's represent basically all kinds of hands that we can. Just so that people really don't know what the hell we're doing. That's a very big raise. That's an even bigger one, you know? Glad I didn't 3-bet this. More by luck than judgment, but I don't feel like playing for my entire stack at the minute, actually. Ring Ring, if this is a cleverly devised trap, I will love you forever. Although, if it was a cleverly devised... Folded off Ace King! Oh... I know, I get you, Ring Ring. It's the line I would have taken, but if you're ever going to call an all-in like that, like, is it worth your tournament life? 9 times out of 10, no. But if you have a hand that you have to call that on, it's Ace King or Aces. Although I would have had an Ace blocker for them there. Nothing really on this flop. We're just going to check it. We're going to see what Benimaru does. Could be something pretty wild. No, just a check. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no way I make a straight here. I have to hit an ace or a 9, and if it's a diamond, that could be a problem. We're gonna spend a little while and check, make it look like I'm trying to trap something. Other than that, do I have an over. I'll call it. Do I have that over? Maybe I do. What do you say, Benimaru? Do you think I went, oh, I had overs and then hit my over? Because I didn't, and you're absolutely right to re-race me. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Well played. Okay. Reiji raise it. Yep, they sure do. I am going to fold that out. Reiji and Ring Ring to this flop of 3-3-9, which does nothing for anyone except me on 10-3. But it's not a reason to play 10-3 as a hand, because 99 times out of 100, this does not happen. Okay. See, bet on the end here on the 2 of hearts. She's actually going to push Reiji off? Just, okay. What were you raising with then? Just a complete bluff to get people off the blinds? Good to know you do that. Good to know that's a thing you can do. Not something we want to put too much faith in, obviously, because the one time you put too much faith in it is the one time they actually have something and they just happen to be following the normal bet pattern. But, you know, there is a higher probability now that, you know, now that I know that Reiji can pull that shit, that they will pull that shit. Benimaru continuing to just rake it in. Oh, queen. Not super feeling it. Yeah, not from this spot, not against an under-the-gun raise, and honestly, just not generally as well. Multiple reasons not to go in with this hand, and that is basically ticked the boxes for all of them. We're going to see a 3-way instead between Benimaru, and Apache, on a 9 queen 7 even, not 4. 2 checks. Apache going to try and get some action going. Flush draw there that you might want to steal out if you've got a queen. You know. Okay, you're going to see about half pot. See if anyone wants to chase this flush down, or if they've got a better queen. Those are essentially your options at this point. Benimaru has neither. They are folding. As going to call it. 4 of diamonds is a brick. Does nothing for anyone. Ash going to check it down again. Really wants to see more cards. Apache's going to keep betting this. Going to keep repping this queen. Yep. Okay, Ash chased the, I guess the club flush for the one time, and it did not work out. We're going to 3-bet this queen ace. Feeling pretty good about it. Is everyone going to fall out? No, Apache's going to indulge me. King is the one card I didn't want to see, although we have got a jack, or runner flush. Okay, you know, I'm actually alright with checking this. Got a pair. Not a pair of kings. Is a pair. Check it out again. Jack. 2 pair. Okay. 2 pair with ace kicker. If you've got a king, you've got me. Trip 10s. I guess you've also got me on trip 10s. maybe that's my fault. I was so scared of the king, I was like, I didn't actually put any money in to work out if they'd got it or not. Although, again, would I have necessarily had enough of a good table image that Apache didn't just think, no, you're like, you're absolutely full of it, and would have fired again. Might have fired again as well, because I did have one pair of 10s. They could have been looking for, like, one of the other 10s. It's a slim chance, but, you know, it's a slim chance to add on to the, well, he might be lying as well, type thing. Ooh. Bit of a rough hand, but, again, still plenty of chips to play with. That first game where we did well, we were down here in the dumps as well. Okay, gonna see checks from Art and Reiji here. Check both of them. Pocket nines does actually take this, huh? I mean, ace king and you hit nothing. That's pretty bad feeling, I'd say. Oh, king jack on the big blind. I can defend this to people who are just gonna try and blind steal. Yeah, okay. These three folded out. This is the ideal situation for this. Apache is gonna fold this one out. Oh, and Reiji is as well. I mean, I would have kind of liked to play king jack, but I'll never say no to free money. Okay, there's the raise from Reiji, that which would like last hand, but oh well. 10-7's not really something I want to call, like... Oh god, it's definitely not something I want to call on, because Ring Ring is still in this. Case in point. Ring Ring with the huge raise. Reiji with the re-raise all in. Okay. Very spicy. Oh. Well, Ring Ring hasn't done the... Oh, never mind. Ring Ring has called. King Queen suited plays King Ace. There's two hearts. It's possible. But not probable enough. Okay. Clean. Reiji taking it with the aces and nines. Which puts Ring Ring on a measly 5k to my left. Which is going to be really inconvenient for me trying to get any raises going, because I have to worry about the 5k all in. So, definitely, yeah, we want to play it passively until this sorts itself out one way or the other. Reiji's going for the kill. Aces plays 10 ace. Oh no. Ring Ring, I'm so sorry. She actually just shot you. You're just dead. Blooming hell. That was a brutal double tap there from Reiji, just making sure that Ring Ring stays down. Queen 10 suited we can free bet on. Let's, now this is out the way, we can kind of get back to playing. We'll take some blinds, sure. I would have liked a bit more, but we'll take what we can get. King 10, we'll do it again. Not suited this time, but still pretty good. More free money. Nice. Okay. Ace 3. Well, we might defend on ace 3. We might fold a couple. Again, I think what I gathered from that is that most people think that when I immediately 3-bet like that, I've got a pretty strong hand, particularly from that position. I'll call, why not? Okay, this is not really the flop. So we'll check fold this one, essentially. Yeah, people seem to think I have strong stuff. When I do that, I can use that later when I've got a crappy hand I just need to make a bit of money off of. Okay, all checks. I mean, I do have an ace. I do have the best kicker with a crappy second card, but I'm playing the board on the second card, so, like, whatever. You just want to let this one ride? I'd love to take down 8k with just an ace kicker. You probably have something. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I have nothing. I have literally nothing. I shouldn't. Yeah. Fair enough. Like I said, because I've been, like, pretty aggro the last two hands, I didn't want to be too aggro with that one. But maybe there was an argument for making a bet in there. Like, on the, you know, on the turn or the river before Apache got to it. So it could have just been one of those, like, you know, he who bets first wins kind of situations. Okay, Apache doing pretty well. Reiji obviously doing very well. Summit strong. Ace Queen. Okay. We'll 3-bet that. Hey, I am stealing blinds. Please bet into me. God, it never works. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the run of good cards, but would like that to work one time. I don't think it'd work here. Benimaru proving me right. Just, you know, sometimes you got the magic sense where you're just like, yes, I don't think I will, actually. Is looking kind of worse for wear. Other than that, we are, not too far off the back of the pack, but definitely, you know, at the, back part of it. Ace Jack. Okay. You gonna see something from Reiji? Okay. Let's re-raise that. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Thinking you can steal my blinds? No, absolutely not. Oh. Oh, I will be, I'll be taking that one quite happily. Meanwhile, back to, hands I'm not so confident with. Yeah, maybe. No, I shouldn't. Even, like, because if someone does call, this 410 is just terrible to catch, like, anything with. You know, sometimes you just have the sixth sense when, like, no, you shouldn't try and bluff things because this might happen. And it happens. I don't know what it is tonight. I mean, I'd love to say I have godlike intuition or something, but I'm just getting very scarily accurate with when I feel people are going to go. Ooh. Actually winning this. Or sorry, actually winning this. So they're no longer at the back. That is Benimaru, who I'm significantly more scared to take out. I feel I was doing a lot more passive playing that was just bleeding them down, which was nice. Whereas Benimaru's going to go down swinging, which is... which means someone's going to have to intercept those swings. And I don't want it to be me. I guess Apache and Reiji are on standby to... Because, like, Benimaru's stack is what? Oops. Excuse me, didn't mean to look at their profile. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, they've both got about 3 times as much as Benimaru, so they can cover pretty comfortably. And actually, I guess, and myself are almost double, to be fair. But we could leave that to the big guns. Yeah, that's it. Don't try and steal my blinds anymore, eh, Reiji? When I'm on big blind, you don't. You don't try that. I do not trust against the steal against the small stack, because, again, same reason I kind of wanted Ring out the way. Exactly this will happen. Exactly this all in. Right, Reiji, go knock him out, because I don't have to deal with this. Go get him, champ. Please. Would be really cool if you did that. God damn it. No, don't feed them. I don't want them in this game longer. None of us want them in this game longer. Reiji with a terrible case of cold feet there. Okay. So Benimaru going in again. Remember when I said Benimaru was going to go down swinging? Ace 5 plays Ace 10. Right, don't show us a 5. Just don't show us a 5. That's all we need to do. Wait. Aces and 8s with the jack kicker. Ah! Alright, game. Very clever. You didn't show me a 5 and it still didn't work out for me. Oh, I see you. But I would like this Benimaru person out of here. Although, to be fair, I guess Benimaru or because again, A's just doing the passive play stuff, and Benimaru's doing the exact opposite of that. Just actually going around and punching people with all-ins. Ace 9, okay. As long as we don't see another all-in. Thank you. We might actually be able to make something off this. Okay, not an all-in amount of making something off this. Yeah, I'm not gonna call that, which is a shame. Ace 9's a good hand, but not for that much. I mean, I guess, yeah, Reiji has me covered enough that that is a thing that she can do now. She's just awkward. Or maybe she's just copying Benimaru's strat. mean, hey, it's working. Problem is, you can't have too many people employing that strat at the same time, otherwise a couple of them are going to bump heads. That's the risk with it. Ah, do you want to try and deal with that? Nope, fair enough. This is why we should have got rid of them earlier. I mean, I'll 4-bet, sure. I don't particularly feel this all-in malarkey people have been doing. Oh, Apache thinking about it. If they do call, then the one thing that scares me at the flop is an ace, but luckily they don't. I just get to steal some blinds. Yeah. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer buttons that aren't the all-in button. Occasionally. Oh. What do you know? I've reintroduced a lost art to the table. Of reasonable bet sizes. Jack 5. I mean... Like, if someone else calls this, then maybe I try and defend with, like, a Jack high flush. By itself, I don't think it's worth the 2.5k. Yeah, particularly from an under-the-gun raise, even if it is only a min-raise, it's like, that normally, smacks of some strength. 8 queen. Do I eat an all-in here? Let's find out. Benimaru thinking about it. Folding. Thank God, honestly. Like, yeah, 8 queen could have, like, suited could have extracted me some value, but when you're playing against a player as wild as Benimaru, you just kind of want them to go to the ground. Like, you don't want to have to deal with an all-in for your tournament life wherever you can help it. On the passive play again, with the blinds this big, really getting low. So, well, unless that happens, and then they've just doubled the stack size. Why do I talk? Am it strong? Ace king. Would be a 3-better. I don't even horribly mind calling an all-in here. No, fair enough. Just take some blinds, put me up to 44k, which is actually ahead of Apache by a clear 10k. We are doing very well at the minute. We are doing very, very well. Yeah, I anticipated I was going to have to start doing this pretty soon. Good blind steal, though. They're almost equaling Apache when I said they were almost out of it a while ago. Like, this is how swingy this gets when the blinds are this big. Reiji, you know you want to fold. You know you want to fold? That is the opposite of folding, and I am not calling it. Okay. No, you keep doing that. One of these days I'll have, like, rockets or something, and I will just call you down. Well, the all-ins are a-flying. Okay, we've got action. Benimaru's going to call, and King Jack suited plays Ace King. As long as we don't see a Jack, or if it's a Jack, the Jack of Hearts would work. No, hold on. We've got a straight. Oh, I missed the straight. Holy moly, how does everyone have so many chips? Well, Erureka, everyone starts with 30k at this rank. So, there are a lot more on the table to start with. Oh, I want to call. Oh, I want to call. But it's under the gun. I shouldn't. It's not worth my tournament life. Let Benimaru do it. But yeah. And there's so many of them sliding around the table because the blinds are massive. Jack King plays Ace 10. We've got the pair of Jacks here, unless there's an Ace. Is Benimaru out? Did Reiji have them covered? No, not quite. Benimaru lives on 17k. But again, really not up to me to make plays at the minute. I can wait for, like, maybe Benimaru and to butt heads, or for one of them to go out. And never mind, Reiji's going in for the kill. Ace Queen plays King 6. Do we see a king or a 6 on this river? We do not. Okay, Reiji takes out Benimaru. We've made top 3 again, and we're actually in a decent place to take second, perhaps. If we can take second by taking out we could have a shot for first here. But it's going to be hard fought. Suited connectors, 6-5. Yeah, okay, this is Reiji's new thing. Well, yeah, no, you got me. I'm not gonna call that unless I think I've really got something, even though I'm pretty sure you're bullshitting about it. Oof, no thank you. Yeah, look, the blinds will bleed out before they bleed out me by quite some time. So, there's no need to play things like Ace 3. Go on, Reiji. Get him. 6-10, 5 queen. What's our flop? There's a queen on that flop. It's all over for A. And we've got 20k chips to take down the Titan. Alright, wish me luck, ladies and gents. I think I'm going to need it here. Yeah, our first hand on the big blind is 4-5. Yeah, I kind of can't deal with that, is the issue. I think I have to mulligan for a better hand, even though I have barely one left in me. That's an ace. We'll take it. Pocket sevens, not great, it's a race. An 8 or an ace, though, like that one, would work just fine. Don't show me a 7. Thank you. Right, 33k. We're going to see Reiji do an all-in here again. If we could have some really nice stuff to take back 30k off them. That would be great. Unfortunately, we found 5-7, which is garbage. Okay. Queen ace. Yeah, we'll all in that. At the very least, we shove the blinds back our way. That's another call. 7-8 plays queen ace. Or you can just get trip 8s, I guess. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, I played as well as I could. What can you say? Oh, boy. But regardless, a solid second there, which puts us up a lot above wherever we started. I can't remember exactly where. But we are easily clear of that 2,300 barrier for Legend, which was my big fear coming into tonight's stream. I was like, I haven't played for a bit, you know. I'm a little rusty. If I go down below Legend again, it's going to be a really sad stream. So I'm glad that I've been able to, you know, keep myself with a fairly level head. Also, we got like a bunch of those channel point things for coming seconds. GG, thank you, Itsumo Irujin. And thank you again for the good luck, Suleiman, as well. Oh, about 20 or so? Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. So we could actually afford some stamps and stuff. Or some of these. Nice one. Thank you, Arureka. Yeah, I think I'm honestly going to save up for the streaming border, though. Because it feels very apropos. But to get it, I'm going to need a few more games. Well, I'm getting at least one more. Depending on how quickly that one goes, I might do one more after that. But this is, like, potentially last game of the evening. So let's try and make it count. Oh, it's filling up pretty quickly. That's looking good for 2 more games. Oh, hey, meanwhile, we had this 20. Yeah, I think I will stand on that, actually. Split? No, not against an 8. We'll just stand on it. 16, 17. We'll take it. What do we got? 20 against a 9? I think we again just stand on this. 18, yep. See, just take our win. Don't bother, you know, paying more to lose more. 13 on a 10. Double me. Damn it. Well, there goes the winnings of the past 2 games. What do we got? 17. I think we have to stand here, even though it's kind of dodgy, because this is probably just a... Oh, never mind. It's actually a bust. Oh, well, would you look at that? Right, 20 against a 3. This is where we do the split. We're looking at another 20 and a 19. Oh, I'm actually just standing on both of those. I'm perfectly content with that. What do we got? 8, 12, 18. 2 wins. There we go. 7 into a 10. Yeah, we will hit that, actually. 14 we have to hit, even though it's kind of iffy, because that can happen, but... Oh! By the way, my name is Itsumo Iru Hito. My apologies, I've been calling you Itsumo Iru Jin for the longest time. But yeah, my apologies, Itsumo Iru Hito. Yeah, kanji pronunciation, am I right? It always comes back to kanji. Okay, so, notable things this round. First off, we have Reiji of last game's fame, who's immediately re-queued. And we also have someone using the Akagi avatar, which is very cool. I recently watched all of Akagi, actually, and God, this man is so cool. Like, he's a complete, absolute, like, nutcase, but God, he's cool. The guy who's always there, yeah, I guess that is what it roughly translates as, Osoiman, yeah. Huh. Didn't stop to think about it before, but now you mention it. Yeah, because, like, Itsumo is always, Iru's exist, and Hito is person. Yeah. Damn. Akagi getting off strong there with the, ace kicker while that was going on. Pocket nines, okay. I hear Akagi and wish for an Azulaine Poker Chase collab. Ooh, that's a big raise. Do I call that with nines? I don't think I do, actually. Azulaine and Poker Chase, I mean, that'd be cool, yeah, to be fair. Because Poker Chasing's got some, like, neat characters in it. Although I guess their main girl is very, like, default. So sad I couldn't get any kanji? Sorry. Brain still on kanji. Kaiji avatars. Me and you both are soy man, yeah. But, yeah, I guess the only problem with, like, the default, girls in, like, Poker Chase is that they're very kind of just, like, standard. It's like you haven't got, like, a super clear-cut design. Although you could always add in, like, a bunch of the other, like, you know, other ones. Queen Ace, okay. God, I want to go around people's names, but I'm only going to do that when, you've got a hand that's not worth playing. And this is absolutely worth, giving a raise. Let's see. Let's put the cat among the pigeons there. Oh, God, people are calling. Okay. Stay calm. We have one caller. 9 King 2. Yes, this hits my Ace King. Okay, not good. What are you calling with then? Maybe I think you're calling with kings. Well, you got me. Shit. 8 ace. Oh, on the pair of eights. Okay. Oh, that was bold, honestly. But I guess it did throw me off my king. I should have fired again, maybe. Yeah, tough spot. I've never read the Kaiji manga, but the live-action movie was really good. Oh, okay. I haven't actually seen the live-action movie, but I've seen the anime. Like the, I guess, pretty old one at this point, and that was very good. Provided you like Mahjong, obviously. Yeah. I imagine it probably gets a little dry if you don't like Mahjong, but hey, it's a Mahjong anime. You knew what you were signing up for. Right, and while I've got this time off, let me go around people's names. So we have Tsumabuki Satoshi. We have... Is that Abura? Is that kanji Abura, or am I thinking of a slightly different one? I think it's Abura until I'm corrected by Itsumo Hirohito. We have Marobo... No idea. Oki. Damn it! I'll get some of these right some days. But thank you again, arigato, for that. Marubo, I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Reiji again, and Negi, 28 kilocalories. Negi probably means something that relates to 28 kilocalories, but... Oh, is that Mu? Not Ma? Oh my... I think katakana's off as well, apparently. Murobo, Saito. Right. So, I'll stick with just Murobo, because that's on the first. Tsumabu, I'm going to shorten that to Oki, Reiji, and Negi. Just for the sake of saying things quickly. Green onion? Oh, is that what Oki means? Oh. Fair. Like I said, I had it mixed up with the kanji for, like, fat or oil that is pronounced abura, but, yeah. Shows I need a bit more work on my kanji, evidently. Oh, negi is green onion. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it's a food. I guess that would make sense. Maybe it is 28 kilocalories. I don't know. I don't normally count. Yeah, right. What we got? Negi and Tsumabu to this. Not much action on 5 ace queen flop, which is odd to me. And nothing on the 10 either. Anything on this 8? Does anyone want to say they've got 2 cards? Like, I mean, you're not going to bet on that. Like, what have you got here? I can see a re-raise. Call from Negi. Damn. Oh, God. That is a very obnoxious windscreen. 9 Queen beats... She actually swears. Actually, this character's great. Oh, actually just swears when she wins. Let's go. Love that for her. Oh. Oh, that's very funny, actually. Right, yeah, I think I'll fault that. So, first couple of hands, what information have we gathered so far? I think the biggest thing was, obviously, Sumabu, pushing me off that king. We've also had Negi very slow playing that, and, like, Sumabu again trying the push play on Negi, and it didn't quite work out that time. Reiji we know a lot about from last game. Murobo even. Not so much data on so far. Ooh, raise some Reiji and Murobo folds. Okay, it was a scary board, honestly. I appreciate the you know, bet with an ace into, oh fuck, they've probably got a full house, so I can fold. I respect that, actually. Much more than I respect this 5-3, which I am instantly folding. Okay, flop comes Queen 2-3, Murobo bets, Reiji's immediately out of there. It's nothing to do with that. Try and keep a bit of honesty about you, eh, Reiji? Okay. Don't think one hand absolves you of everything. I play that trick far too often to let it slip by me. But I've got my eyes on you, particularly after last game, where every hand you tried to put me on big blinds after the first one was magically an all-in. It's like, yeah, alright. I see you. What do we got? Okay. Mabu with a check. Oki with the half pot. 2 folds from Negi and Sumabu. On the jack of all things. Okay. Guess there just wasn't much action on the flop, and then Oki decided to jam on his BB for old time's sake. Oh, absolutely. If we do get that situation coming up again, because like Negi goes out or something, that would be very funny, and I would be inclined to do it, even if it's like, even if it's, should we say, suboptimal. Although, like I say, one of these times I'm gonna hit a decent hand when they do that jam, and I'm just gonna kill them for it. Okay, quite slow until now for a flop of this caliber. Oh, no, the King 7 2-pair getting beat out by the King 9 2-pair on the river. No, Murobo, not like this. Oh, okay, Jack 6. Guess we're in the playing it slowly portion of this game. Waiting for cards. Jack Queen 2 between these 3 players. Check from Murobo, check from Reiji, check from Sumabu. Turn comes 5 of hearts. Doubt that changes much for anyone. I don't think anyone was looking for the heart flush draw specifically. Board pairs 5s, so yeah, bugger all for everyone probably. You want to push a high card? Yeah, you may as well. Didn't even have to pay that much to get them both off it actually. Sumabu with a very smart play there. Okay, good bet sizings. I haven't been in hand in a while. Let's play 7s. Not something I'd normally do, but yeah, my raised finger's getting itchy. And what do you know, it worked out. Okay, 3 queen. Clubs. I don't feel like I need caller. You know, it's 500. Maybe the flop is like 3 clubs. Maybe. And if it's not, we've got no shame in check folding. We don't mind that at all. We do have a pair. Okay, we'll wait a little bit and then check. See a check there again. Got 2 pair. We have improved somehow. Sure, I'll bet half pot. I'm stupid. Bada bing, 2 pair. A win on Queen 3 of all things. Sumabu is obviously going to look at me now that I've won with that and just assume I'm playing any old crap that comes to hand. But to be fair, it was only a call of like a min raise and a big blind, so I got checked most of the way through, so I don't think I'm that mad for winning on that one. But at the same time, I would not be happy if I lost to Queen 3. That's all I'm saying. Queen 9, I might have a bit more truck. Okay, another call from Sumabu. And a call from Oki. Okay, we're 3-way to this pot. 8-2 ace is a pretty horrible flop. Do I c-bet? No, no need. Against 2, and against Oki being, I think, reasonably aggressive so far this game, this feels fishy. Yeah, just gonna check it. We do have top pair. But how's our kicker? Half pot it. Make it look like I'm trying to push people off. That's a call from Sumabu. No, not top pair. I'm a dumbass. There's an ace there. But fair. There was no betting on the ace, so nicely trapped. I'll take my lumps on that one. 7 king. Not for this spot, I think. Where I want, you know, were I just after small blind, maybe. But yeah, here not so much. 2 jack 9s off flop here between Murabo and Sumabu. Okay, no bets on the flop or turn. Gonna go to a river here, which is the Queen of Spades. So, I was looking on that spade flush draw from the flop. Whoopee. Fold from Sumabu. Okay. Trusting Murabo a lot more than me. Which is fair. I think I have actually played quite a lot of hands. But when you have stuff like Queen Ace suited, I mean, am I meant to not play the hand? I mean, I'll call it, sure, you know. We'll call and see if there's a re-raise that we can call. No, just 4 calls to this flop. 10 to 7. Why is this flop so stinky for my hand? Come on now. Not a single diamond? A 3? What is this? No one has anything here. Outside of maybe some pocket pairs that's decided to call in and is just loving life at the minute. A single spade makes a flush. I can't realistically call anything here. Terrible hand for Queen Ace of Diamonds. Just terrible. Sumabu might try the spade steal here. I'm tempted to jam, but it's also probably not worth the risk. Because it looks a bit too much like a bluff. Okay, 2-6 will fold. Well, we shall saunter on our merry way. Standings-wise, we're not looking great. We're not looking terrible. Like, we're bottom half, but we're not too far off Negi. Okay. What about with a big raise to prop them up to basically my stack size as well. So yeah, we're like, yeah, more or less joint last. But we've pulled ourselves out of this before, and we can certainly do it again. Okay. 9-6, also not great. And again, I feel like I really want to wait till I have something again before I go back into a battle with a Sumabu here. Just because I feel like they don't trust me, and quite frankly, I'm offended. I mean, come on, I never play unless I have cards, smile. Yeah, I'll call. Jack Ace. Okay. Why do I only call and get good cards when everyone else has cards? And why didn't mine land? Alright, I'm going to do something drastic here. I'm going to try playing the game. Like, yeah, I hit a queen. No, Sumabu just does not believe me. Ball from Murabo here as well. Oh, now I have to bet this again. I have the queen. Or the flush. I have to rep it. Yeah, it's rough. Trip sevens. Nah. I was bluffing. I think is I did that to myself, really. I knew Tsumabu was just not going to believe me there, but I still tried it. Honestly, Queen 3 are the most trustworthy cards I've ever seen you play. Wow. I see how it is. Oh, wait, these hearts are different. They're still filling up. Kizuna. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go for one more. Because we are slightly back down in ranks, I think. Not by much. But, yeah. We are just down a little bit. And I could do with not ending on a game where we go 6th. God. But yeah, anyway, absolutely bleeding foul accusations coming out from Eroreka there. Like, I play very honest cards. It just happens that the one time I played Queen 3, it worked. Satoshi Tsumabuki is a Japanese actor. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, okay. Huh. So that's where the name comes from. Neat. The more you know. Thank you for that pearl of wisdom, Itsumo Hirohito. Right, we're going to stand on this 19. I don't know much about it, though. I mean, you knew more than me. What have we got? Next 5, plays an 8, and we'll hit. No, we're straight back into another game. So I guess we don't have to deal with that 5. Alright, what are we looking at for our final game of the evening? We are looking at an entirely new table. And King 9 to start. Okay. See what we can get going here. Get this guy just hanging, apparently. There we are. Call. Just one call, okay. 3-2-5. I'm not going to pretend like I've hit that. I don't think either of us have. Really? You're betting an ace like an over or a straight there? Fair enough. I believe an ace. I believe an ace. And there's a kind of a reasoning for betting that there, but it's, you know, it's a bit ropey. There's a reason. Jack King, okay. Yeah. I mean, technically, this is Jack King off suit, which would make this hand jacking off, but, it doesn't sound as good when you say it like that, you know? A lot of calls, because no one believes me after that first hand. Because I can't hit my cards. Yeah, well, I've just got to play it super honestly, then. Damn, no one's hit this? Yeah, and I was going to say. Not sure how much I believe no one hitting this. But I'll fold out. It's above my pay grade at this point. Yeah, one pair, but how much does that mean on a board with an ace? But the one card you don't want to see with King, you know, King's your highest card. And yet it's the one card I seem to always see there. But hey-ho. Okay. Right. So, let's go on our competitors, actually, after this hand. Assuming we don't get something worth playing again. A big pot, actually. Ah. Our player up here takes it down. So our hand is 5-7 under the gun, which we will fold. And from my left again, we have Kuma. We have Domangiru at Akagi. We have Ageha, we have Aki, and we have Baba. I think that's Baba. But yeah, see? Nice, I can read everything when there's no kanji. Do I know what most of it means? Dumangiru. Oh yeah, because that's an, oh yes, that's do, so it's Doman. Duman, I guess, yeah, Doman. Dude doesn't sound quite right, but I guess it'd be Doman. Just oops. Don't mean to click on him. But yeah. Domangiru. Thanks for correcting my pronunciation. Then we have Kuma, which I know means bear. And then Aki, I think, is just a name. Agaha is also probably just a name, and Baba is a funny sound. I'm not sure if it means anything. It might be onomatopoeia for something. Because most repeated sounds in Japanese are like a surprising amount of them. They have a lot of onomatopoeia. Which, I appreciate I'm using that word. It's like, those of you who don't know what it means, it's, like, series of sounds that, like, mean something. So, like, they'll have, like, don don for knocking. Or ton ton for tapping. Or a bunch of other stuff like that. And sometimes it kind of evolves to other sensations as well. So, like, fua fua means, like, fluffy. Even though it kind of follows that same onomatopoeia trend, but it's no longer describing, like, a sound. It's describing a sensation. Which is, I think is actually really neat and really interesting. Anyway, this flop, Queen Jack 4. What are we looking at here? Okay, Kuma with the half pot bet on this. Okay, thinking about it. Re-raise. Interesting. How does Kuma respond? With a call. Okay. Queen Jack Jack. Well, whoever's got that Jack is looking pretty good. Kuma's going to try and rep it to push Ageha off their queen. Interesting stuff. We're going to see a call. Ace comes up. We see an all-in from Kuma. Because Ageha, Jason, I mean, the pot committed at this point, but also, it's, you know, it's for your tournament life. You don't want to go out in 6th. Are we going to see the call? No, we're going to see the fold, laying it down. Very aggressive rep of the Jack there by Kuma. Well played, might I add. Yeah, very well played there. Meanwhile, being a Storman Giru here, just seems to have accumulated 6k from, like, the ether. To look back at when exactly they got that. Probably off me, to be fair, but... raise? Do we want to call here? How often do we get re-raised? I don't want to call a re-raise, but I'll call just to see a flop 9-10. You never know. We might snag something. I mean, most of my good hands haven't been catching stuff. 9-10 Jack, Queen, King. There is straight potential. We just need to dodge any hearts. How much are we going to be made to pay to see this? From Baba, who will probably see bet. 2.1k is a bit rich for my blood. Personally. Yeah, to chase a gut shot? I don't think that's advisable. Is Ageha going to try and do something here, though? No. Folds it out. Baba makes a solid 5k off that. Or 6k almost, actually. King 5? Not really. Okay. I'm going to try and focus on playing a little tighter this game. Partly just the mood I'm in after having just been being like stone cold, like bluff called by Tsumabu last game. Who admittedly, you know, you can't let the Lena ghosts of your past haunt you too much, but I want to see if there was maybe something to that from an actual, yeah, I just shouldn't have played that hand. Or shouldn't have played as many hands as I did kind of line. It still definitely offers, you know, it's not saying, oh, we're never bluffing ever again now. There's definitely spots where you still bluff here, particularly on a new table. But, being careful and finding those right spots. Ageha's really being put up against it, but the raise just being re-raised by Aki, that's rough. That's not what you want to see on your small stack. Because if they're re-raising like that, you have to assume they're just going to call your all in as well. 310, not super feeling it. King 4, still not feeling that either, particularly, to be fair. A little bit of a cold run here, but again, as I said earlier, better to get it earlier in the game than later in the game when we might really need it. Queen 7 King. All hearts, actually. So, flush draw potential. Min bet call, sure. Bigger flush draw potential. I mean, I'd have a 4 flush here, which is not a reason to play King 4, even though it would have kind of worked out here. But okay. Board is paired, so full house potential to scare the people who've got flushes. We have, yeah, Jack 2, nothing from Kuma. Okay. Maybe they'll be a bit less aggressive now. which would work for me. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they're counting on me thinking that. But again, that's like, you know, you start tripping over yourself with like, well, maybe they'll think that I think that they think that I think, and you never get anywhere. So you just got to take things at a bit more face value. You know. Rule number 1 of mind games. Everyone is an idiot until proved otherwise. We are going to see 3, 9, 7, 7, 8, 9. I've got runner to a flush. I've got gut shot to a straight. I've got a check. I'm going to take, see another card. Okay, we're going to need that 10, really. A 10 or a jack makes us very happy here. Other than that, we're not super infused by this. Yeah, 5. Yeah, not really. Pair of 9s with a jack kicker. I even want to bet this. Ah, something higher than a jack. Yep, there's an ace and there's a king. Okay. Well, that's a shame. If that last card had been a 10, I could have really made someone make a misstep there. But yeah, it wasn't to be. Right, Queen Ace suited. Surely this time, Queen Ace suited will not be a disaster. I'm just going to call it. We're going to call it. We're going to see some stuff on the flop, and then we're going to raise it from there. Unless Agaha goes all in which case I might call that. Okay, 6, 2, 5. Why does this never land? Interesting. Bet. I call. I have outs. Oh, great. I have outs. Okay, what do you have here? Is this pocket pairs? Is this set mining pocket pairs? You got it. I think that's pocket pairs. Like a little raise into a board of nothing that keeps betting at me. That feels very pocket pairs. Right, this ace-king. Surely this one will land. I can only get so many good hands that just go nowhere before one of them has to go somewhere. One would think. I guess that went somewhere, but not like quite as far as I was hoping it would. Queen 8, not under the gun. We really have had a pretty bad run over the past 2 games, I've got to say. Like, not even in terms of just, like, whole cards, but in terms of getting cards and then having 4 people call them and then having the cards not land. Like, we've had the dream set up and then it's just whiffed, I think, the past 5 times. Which is very rough. Okay, Queen Jack defending here, though, on the big blind. This I could get behind. Min raise from Agaha. Okay, yeah, also a call from Baba here, so we'll call it. Can this land one time? I mean, I guess I've got Jack, Queen, Kings. I've got runner straight, runner flush. Other than that, a pair doesn't really excite me because the king probably beats it out. Yeah, I think I have to lay it down. Ay. Gotta be a way I can not tie myself up in knots like this, but how? The question. Oh. Double click. Okay. God, everyone here is at like 40k except for me and Agaha. I just realized. I didn't feel like I was that far behind on 21k, but I really kind of am. Okay, I'm gonna raise this here. It's a bit of a blind steal, but I can kind of catch with the ace. And now they both call. And of course I don't hit anything. Right, well, Queen 8-3 I think is pretty reasonable not to hit anything on. Kuma's gonna bet anyway, which means I'm probably out. If Dolman Giru wants to fight Kuma for it, nope. Can't even get that, so one of them would be lower. Ah! Really, really rough. Actually. Yeah. I think this will be my last game of the night, purely on the fact that I appear to have lost the ability to hit hands. 10 queen suited. Normally, pretty good hand. But will it hit? No, I'm expecting like king, king, ace, and none of hearts on the flop. Yeah, I do think we have to call this. I do think we have to call this. Ace, queen, 10 queen. Yeah, okay, I probably should have expected that. 10 queen, never mind. Fuck, come on. You can't do that to me and then take it away from me. Oh. I'm having the worst luck. Ugh. Right, okay. Why, yeah, I know, Soy Man, it's just... Oh, we're having a really dodgy run. We'll see what we can do out of this one. I think scraping a 5th would be alright at this point, and then we're just gonna have to chalk it up to, like, the old... Well, if we do... 9 Queen, like, my heart wants to wall in on this, but... not to an under the gun raise. Because, like, kings and aces exist. Ugh. Even if we could have made 2 pair and I didn't share the queen with Agaha, that would have been great, but... Ugh. I feel like I'm mostly making the right plays, and I'm just not getting rewarded for it. 2 queen, I'm not going to try and all in on, because Kuma will have something. Call it a premonition. Just feeling that one. 8-2 is not very good. I've got 11 big blinds, I've got plenty of time to find a hand to all in on, but like I'm going to need to find one just to stabilize and then another one to actually get anywhere. Alright. 9 queen. See what the rest of the table does, but this might be my win. Against 3, though, again, I'm scared. No, I can't. I'm just scared of those kings and aces. This is probably me jumping at shadows at this point, but... particularly with 6 players on the board, I need something really good. And I'm just not finding it. Or on the times where I am finding the good hands, I'm not managing to make anything of them. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Agaha probably just folds this one out if they know what's good for him, yeah. Okay. Okay. We're beaten and battered, but we're not out yet. We just gotta wait for the right couple of cards. So we are defending on the big blind next time, so we can widen our range a little bit, just on the off chance that we're, you know, like, catching bluffs and that, assuming no one does anything really wacky. So that's a small comfort in these rather trying times, I must admit. Okay. Agaha's going in quite deep for this one, actually. Yeah, with pocket 8s, that tracks, I guess. I don't know why he'd been, go on the right here. Baba was betting so hard with 2-3. But, alright. King 5 is not it. It's just not it. Particularly to an under the gun raise. It's not much I can do about that. Right, 10 jack suited has to be. I can't be scared of, like, you know, I've got decent pairs, I've got straight draws, I've got flush draws. I just, again, for the umpteenth time tonight, need something to connect. The raise isn't ideal, but we don't get ideal conditions. Okay, what are we seeing? Pocket 10s. I'm going to need exactly a jack. Yes! If you show me this other 10, I'm going to cry. Or a club. Okay, okay. Okay. We're living. We're on life support, but we're living. Something strong? Yes, okay, okay. Right. This is what we need. This is what we need to get back in this game. Or just slam. I kind of don't want people to fuck with me on this, so I'm just going to slam. That's enough there that I'd be happy with. I don't want to try and, like... Theoretically, yes, you could extract more value, blah, 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 but... No, I just want to make people sweat. And ideally get the hell out of here. I've got the good cards as well, if they do tend to call me on this. Alright. Pocket, it's a race. Come on, ace or a king. Or jack. Ace, king, jack. Ace, king, jack? Yes! Thank you, God! Oh, oh God! Oh. I never doubted you once when I said I couldn't hit any hands. I never doubted you, poker gods. Ah. Right. Now someone else go out so I have to take a sixth. Please, dear God. I am dying out here. Like, I'm second in chip stacks at the minute, but boy howdy does it not feel like it. Oh. We actually got gifted a bleeding Christmas miracle with those past two hands, I'm not gonna lie. A bleeding Christmas miracle in September. I mean, hey, it's when the shop starts stocking Christmas stuff nowadays, isn't it? So, sure. Right, King 6, we have no obligation to play this. Let people with lower chip stacks than us fight amongst each other. Get that 6th off the table, ideally that 5th as well, if, like, say, Kuma wants to swing in on one of these. And then we'll worry about maybe going 4th or 3rd. That's the plan, that's the dream. Blinds are getting kind of high. It's like people aren't as far back as these chip values suggest, but still. Whew. God, what a series of hands. Like, just really putting my back to the wall there. But still, again, this is what I said, you know, like, we had a couple of good hands when we needed them most, and more importantly, we hit them when we needed them most. Okay, Barbar 9k here, come on. Someone's got to have this. King 7, do I? Do I maybe play King 7? No, not to an under the gun raise from Kuma. No, 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 no. Barbar, you want to go in on that? No, fair enough. I wouldn't have either. With, like, anything except bases, I think. But... Right, 8-7. There's the all-in with the strong 0 lemon. We're gonna fold that. Call from Kuma. 5 ace plays Jack King. Okay. This is possible for Jack King. Show us a Jack or a King. Come on, don't prolong this. Or spades to get the flush. Yes! We dodged 6th. Let's go. Oh. Which I think means I can't fall out of Legend now. Which means stream goal complete. I can go and fall out of Legend off stream and then get back in before next stream. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, 24. I might still fall out 5th, actually. 4th, I don't think I will. 5th, I might. Oh. Okay. Blind's going up again. We're really not much in this. Like... Agahel looks far behind me. She's really not. If the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen. True, Asoyman. If stream didn't see it, then I've been in Legend for as long as since I first got there. Which is true so far. I haven't fallen out yet. But another couple of games like the previous one and, you know, the first half of this one, that could stand to change. Aki and Kuma continuing to rake up everyone's chips. One of us is going to need to make the vault at some point, but it's going to have to be these two before me. But the longer I leave it, if they succeed, the worse position I'm in. Fold, please, Aki. Please, I beg you, fold. Damn it! Ugh. Well, no such luck. Okay, it's fine. Ace 8. Suited. It's pretty not bad. Agaha's contemplating the all-in. See, I would have done that if Aki didn't. No. Look. Sometimes there is a time for cowardice. And, this might be it. Queen, king. Okay. Okay, surely. Oh, you are tempting me. You are tempting me like the devil, but that was such a quick all... I shouldn't get involved in this hand, really. Even with this Queen King, I should not get involved with this. No. No, okay. Disciplined fold. It's not my job yet. It's very quickly becoming my job, mind you. But it's not my job yet. Okay, Raise from Kuma's really good here, actually, if we can push both of these off the blinds. Yep, okay. Let's keep it moving. 8 queen is not the deal. See what we defend on, maybe. Okay, Kuma again. Who can just throw out this 6k like it's nothing, and it really scares Domangiru and Ageha. Oh, cool, the blinds are going up just in time for my turn. Ace 3 suited? I mean, see, the problem is I can't call a 9k, is the issue. Like, I might, you know. It's literally just a case of hoping these guys fuck up before I do. Ageha, if you could not all in this time, I might all in this. King Queen suited seems pretty legit. All I'm saying, it seems pretty legit to me. If you could not all in. And Aki, if you could stay out of it as well, that'd be great. Yep, right. Perfect conditions, we all in. Hopefully Kuma folds it. And there we go. Right. Just a little bit of breathing room just above these guys. It's what we needed. And it's kind of insane that I'm fighting for just a little bit of breathing room with King Queen suited, but like, it really is how tense these games can get. Ooh, Domangiru's basically all in here. 5-6-4 is our flop, which benefits them, Domangiru, more than it does Kuma. Kuma's going to bet a little bit just to put them all in, which is really what should have happened pre-flop. Alright, there's the call. What do we got? 9 queen plays ace 6. The pair of sixes and the ace kicker. No! God damn it! I just want to dodge fifth. Well, this is the exact scenario I was talking about, you know. If I don't play in, then it's real bad if Ageha gets going here. Oh. Okay, raise from Kuma, which would put Ageha all in. Come on, Kuma, I believe in you. Unless Ageha folds this. The long time is making me feel quite... Okay, that's really good. Now this is getting like a really small stack size where I don't think anyone, like, cares anymore. Like, this becomes a non-threat. For what, like... What? For, like... 5-ish K? And Domangiru is going to go all in? Okay. Ageha's going to just take all their time to fold. I see. Stay in this game for as long as possible, even if that means in seconds to raise all the blinds. Ace 10. Oh, no. No, don't do this to me now. Give me this after Ageha's gone out. Okay, next round of blinds she'll be out. I hate that I'm going to fold ace 10 suited here. But I have to... do I have to? I'm gonna call it. Fuck it, we're calling it. That's really good for us, actually. That's real fucking good for us, actually. We're gonna check this down because we're civilized and we just want Ageha to go out. We want both of our hands to make it. Okay, well, it's a pair of 10s with an ace kicker. As long as I don't have a queen. As long as no one has a queen. Kuma. Alright, you better have the queen. Or pocket jacks. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I rate being in that hand on the flop there. And I didn't have to pay much more to see that it was never going to go anywhere the rest of the time. Now I'm in the very small stack club. And I don't want to call that. So I've got, like, this hand and next hand to make something for myself. Yeah, pocket 3s, that'll do. That'll do nicely. You got it, Chief. Now, does everyone just call this? That would be kind of funny, actually. If everyone can call this and we can just get, like, 3-3 ace on the flop, that would be very funny, I think. No, just me and Aki. Oh, that's not good. Hey, about that 3. About that 3. Damn it. Would have been a monster if the flush hit. Yeah, it would have been really cool. But, yeah. My ability to hit hands has not been there tonight, but we did scramble a 4th out of that, so only 4 points down. We are slightly below where we started this stream because of, I have to admit, a bit of a terrible run of luck on the last 2 games. But we are still in Legend. And I think, for me personally, that is where I'm going to end it off for this evening. God, I forget how bright this menu screen is now they've changed the background to white, the VTuber collab thing. Oh. But yeah, no, thank you all very much for coming along, everyone, and chatting to me, and yeah, enjoying some good-ish games of poker. Yeah, GG. It's yeah, it's been a really fun evening, actually. Like I say, I normally only stream for like you know, a couple of hours and that, but yeah, and if there's people here and they're enjoying the stuff, I'll quite happily go for a bit longer. So, you know, got about almost 2.5 hours on me here. But yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed yourself, and say people seem to like to people seem to be enjoying the poker, so I'll definitely you know, see if I can bring that back a bit more regularly than once a month, because I went off course after you know, getting to Legend for a bit. I just kind of went very into Mahjong for a couple of weeks. But yeah, we can certainly see, you know, if in a bit more of a nearer future than it was previously, if I can get another poker stream going. Violet, I love you and all, but I'm trying to do an outro here. Can you not? But yeah. Thank you all very much for coming by. And Itsumo Hirohito, thank you again for all your help with the kanji. Arigatou gozaimasu. It is very much appreciated to a learner like me. And hopefully you've been able to follow along with the stream all right. But yeah. So until next time, which will be on Thursday, where I'm playing a bit more one-shot, I think. I will, yeah, I will see you all then. It is, yeah. Thursday one-shot, and then Saturday is VTuber Cocktails, where I've got a couple of things cooking up. They need a bit more refining at the minute, but be excited for that stream. I know I sure am. But until then, farewell.